जी वैसे उसी पहला कमेंट कर रहे थे वैसे because that was practical experience you had. Then I will.
Like he said, let's set the benefit of.
Experience of taking over and practice.
He is the one who started STEP in Vienna. There was a mention about STEP. And when he said 1,000 rupees, I said, I want to work 3 months.
When we started, it was surprising. It was not 1,000 rupees. It was 500 rupees caution money. 500 rupees only caution money. Because it was government of India.
To be returned.
To be returned. 1 6 training. And not only that, whatever trade is training, a kit free for that trade. If he's an electrician trade, kit for that. If he's mechanic, kit for that. And you know, these are used to back वो सस्ते टूल दे दो ताकि ज़्यादा टूल दे दियो ना. This one to use पर क्योंकि वो काटो दे काम देख रहा हूँ.
No, it's good that you started that and with the kind of the culture of an organization is formed by the nature and the way the top man is involved. Just like you said that in Punjab, CIA had a agreement with government and we were given some positions in the form of Institute Management Committee and I happen to be probably the first chairman of Ludhiana NC Committee. We had 4 or 5 people from industry and we took first meeting of the staff. And in that meeting we discussed about defining our role, our responsibility and what is it that we can do. And we arrived at a solution that our role would be to, at the moment they don't get jobs even in 6 months for even 500 rupees a month. At that time it was. So I said we will ensure that they get job in the institute at 2,000 rupees a month at least. I'm talking about 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And that was a good amount. And then I said that what I want from you is you spare your students for 1 month. And I will send them to the companies of their related trade for training where they will observe for 1 week and then work themselves on the machines for 3 weeks. The principal changed and when the new principal came in, after taking charge 1 month after that, he came to my office and he said, I have learned what you have said in your meeting, I have taken charge, I have come to you and I will go the way you want. I said, this is 28 today. You give me your one batch of 16 people or 32 people from any trade you tell me now and I will ensure that on first, after 3 days, there will be place for them for training in the companies and we did that. And thereafter I said I want every student for 1 month in a year. And we started doing that, sent people to the car dealers from auto to electrical companies who do the lining and fitting, to the manufacturing, to the welding, to the turning, all trades we sent. In 1 year, their result turned from 43% pass to exactly 86%. What is being taught in the class is not easy to explain how does a welding machine work or how does anything work, but practically if they do it and then they go back to the class and they know what the teacher is. So that is the vocational part of this vocational training. They don't have, ITIs don't have money for buying materials, they don't have money for maintaining their machines in them. The machines are 30, 40, 50 years old, the faculty is not ready to do anything, they have never been to any industry, they have no experience. In that meeting, when we were discussing, one teacher says, सर हम जाते हैं वहाँ, वो कहते हैं कि ऑफिस में बैठ जाओ, अंदर नहीं आना। हम भी गए थे ट्रेनिंग में, हमारी ये ट्रेड सीक्रेट है जो आप ले जाओगे। मैंने कहा जब मैं भेजूंगा तो ये नहीं होगा। एंड दिस हैपेंड एंड दैट वेंट ऑन फॉर 2-3 years and that was a good experience. And then we started the trade of painting and electroplating. I said I'll give them training in my plating plant and my painting thing. You get me the students and I assure them job thereafter. It happened for some time. Again we got some grants from paint suppliers and plating suppliers to help them out, put up the plant in their place. Now we have put up a service center of Toyota cars in IPA. It's due for inauguration, but this code of conduct was announced. The minister has to come. Students will be doing that, servicing the cars. Toyota cars will go there. The company has put up. The MD is coming to inaugurate. So if this kind of things do happen, on the other side, the fallback is today's generation is not interested in anything, learning anything especially. The faculty is just missing. All these MBA engineering colleges, they have grown very fast, come up very fast, but they still are not getting faculty, and faculty for IT is also not yet. I agree with this thing that if you want somebody in ITI, you have to ensure what will he get once he completes.
Absolutely, I know, sir.
Can I actually sure, sir? There is one more factor which is too big now, perhaps, both people from the education and industry, because I have been involved in this. वैसे मैं पंजाबी से गल करता ज़्यादा effective होना सी, but it's for the sake of Mr. Chairman, because he will be missing it. I want to share with him. Please. The main issue is one fact, जो महेश जी ने किया बिल्कुल, because that's why I said he has the practical experience. I too have, that was way back in 92, 98 and 2000. Step, people just did not come. Or even that, 500 rupees caution money, trained in 12 weeks and given the kit. And money returned. No. Now what is happening? Now, let us talk of today. In the last 4, 5 years, 6 years. Especially, I don't know, it is about other, it is here in northern India, especially Haryana, Punjab. There is a suction effect for these trainees, which is too bad. And there used to be 5 engineering colleges about 10 years back. Today there are 106 in Punjab. There are 176 in Haryana. The intake of the engineering colleges is lot more than the intake of, because right today I am involved into that, training people for diploma voluntarily, entrance which is on 19. There are 5,500 seats in Punjab polytechnics in diploma level. And there are more seats in the degree level. Either, Mr. Khan will also know he is in the management area, he will watch for me, that about 20-25,000 seats remain vacant in the engineering colleges and the same amount in polytechnics. And then there is a suction effect. The engineering colleges are sitting pretty now, even the new engineering college. I was surprised myself last year when I talked to some of the people. Why another engineering college? And he said very bluntly and very plainly, Dr. Chatterjee, ikko saal hi aukha katna hai, then the lead people will come. This lead has become a bimari, I am sorry. This lead is becoming leech. Lead is lateral entry into engineering, which is after first year you get straight into second year. It was meant for something different. It is coming out to be different. And I talk to the village, because I go to the voluntary, I go to the village schools and government schools. Each, almost I go twice or thrice a year. Talk to the, I will take some time because the whole problem is to share. We are all there. You ask any child what you would like to do. Diploma. What next? The idea was that you earn while you learn, and then you earn. Previously it was better. You will also be knowing, Mr. Chari, that one who could do diploma, he did not have that much of resources. 3 साल में करेगा, job करेगा, AMI करेगा. And साथ में. Now this lead business, because seats are vacant in the engineering colleges, they suck the people with the diploma, going to the polytechnics, telling them कि भाई second year में आ जाओ, वो सब कुछ है. And majority of the people, when they don't learn anything into this vocational training, they also get EAT. EAT is good. They get into second year of diploma. But perhaps none of the vocational boys, पहले तो learn भी कुछ नहीं किया होता school में plus 2 में. He goes straight second year into diploma, 2 years, 3 years into, और वो जो skilled labor जिसके लिए वो तैयार किए जाते हैं वो तो फिर मिलती नहीं. That gap remains, and that is going to remain because वहाँ पे उसकी demand supply का है, because there are more seats, और this time 55,000 seats के against the first application was for entry into diploma level. Hardly 10,000 students, less than that is all of the Punjab. और फिर उनको दवाई बचानी पड़ी सरकार को, because village boys से ये 350 रुपए का prospectus था. This is my first time experience right now. उन्होंने कहना जी साढ़े को तो 350 करनी है पर person. फिर सरकार ने बताया कि if you want to नहीं करो, भाई पहला कट करो. And then this was reduced to 50 rupees. And then with 50 rupees, the renewed effort was there. Then about 10,000 students were there only from the Jana district. We are trying to train them to get into diploma, but somewhere there need to be, भाई अगर ITI किया है तो work some years, then go for diploma. Idea तो ये था, diploma work for some years, then go for degree. That was the idea. But ये तो direct हो गया, और वो degree holder जो है they are piling up. Then whatever he is saying, जो कुछ भी नहीं है, वो training industry वाले बेचारे की कर. The best, the most toughest in this northern India was Punjab directors. I know it because I have been training and placement officer. लड़के जान को बताओ this. Today I am giving my name. That is the industry which says कि साढ़े को जो training certificate लेना है, डेढ़ हजार तक की मंथ में ले जाओ साढ़े को. How many they can train? So this is the real situation which is happening, and we need to think about it and do something. लेकिन होगा, ये तो होएगा नहीं. Vocational training though it was a study conducted on the direction of the present chief minister, he was chief minister at that time. I was part of that committee. वो तो less said the better. 97 लेथ किसी हो स्कूल च उथे इलेक्ट्रिकल इंस्ट्रक्टर है, इलेक्ट्रिकल किसी हो स्कूल च उथे हीटिंग इंस्ट्रक्टर है, मशीना है नहीं है कुछ नहीं है. This was the problem of the schools. So this is a problem, but we can come around it. Then we can.
Sir, I only would like to add one thing, that any effort that becomes a success through the process of perseverance. I mean, number one is that, am I clear that this is the right way forward and this is the future? If I am, then I have to keep finding ways, right? The people who have become successes have not become successes because they succeeded in the first attempt. They succeeded because they were persevering to succeed, and they succeeded. So it's a question of, how we are going to take it forward. We'll find different ways, different models. And here, the money is not, again I'm repeating what Caesar said in his presentation also, money is not an issue at all. NCDC, there are total packages available. Whether we start, and what's the issue? I mean, we can always start as a pilot. Whether you start it at LMA or, I'm not trying to do a marketing pitch. I'm just trying to open up the process of understanding. And whether it is through, maybe LMA as a body itself can take up to, pilot study. Maybe individuals can take some pilot studies or something like that. And again, it's practically like a break-even type of thing. I mean, nobody is going to spend any money out of the pocket, broadly speaking.
And one thing more, we need to have, it is at a societal level, we need to change our mindset.
Yes.
We need to respect the people with the blackened hands and the blackened doors. That is the main issue. We perhaps never respect them, that is the issue. कितनी भी कोई जगह नहीं है साडे समाज, and that is the issue.
So the problem comes to me.
मैं होता है ना पंजाबी. This is what I tell even when I go to village schools कि भाई लालो की कथा ਅਸੀਂ बहुत करते हैं, पर ਅਸੀਂ ਭਾਈ ਲਾਲੋ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ, ਕਿਰਤੀ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ਰਮਸਾਰ ਕਰਤਾ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ ਲਾਲੋ ਦਾ ਬੱਚਾ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ
ਉਹ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਰਾਜੀ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਮਰਕ ਭਾਗੋ ਦਾ ਬੱਚਾ. ਸੋ ਇਹ ਕਿਤੇ ਇਸ਼ੂ ਜਦੋਂ ਲਿਆਵਾਂਗੇ ਸਮਾਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, we need to bring it.
Sir, I was with a very lot of awe, I'm using the word, with a lot of awe, I was studying a case study of a doctor in USA who has been practicing and making money, minting money, that's the right way to say that, day in and day out, and he was very unhappy. He said, I'm not enjoying my job at all. And he went to a psychiatrist, and the analysis was done. He said, you need a vocation where you will be able to interact with people from different communities. And he decided after the total this thing, he trained himself as a plumber, bought a van, put the plumbing tools into that, and started booking orders for plumbing and assignments, and went from home to home to home. Maybe the earnings, I don't know whether earnings came in what way, but he was treated totally and he was considered as one of the most happy persons. So it's a question, and it's an actual case. It's not something which is theoretical. So we have to start respecting, and I really respect you for that you have been able to speak about it. We have very small, even to a mechanic if we go for getting a small thing done, that type of, we don't give him respect. We have to bring in total revolution from within our own selves. We have to behave if we want. So that type of thing has to come. A worker in a factory. How many people, how much we say, Babulal ji karke karwa denge kya? How many of us say that? Oh, Babulal dekhiye, mujhe. That's the type of the approach we have. So we have to start respecting a person as a human being first. Then, sorry? Yes, no, I mean it's for the vocation I'm talking about, and as a human. Ultimately it's a human being who is doing that. And every human being is respect-worthy. So I fully appreciate that, and thank you for saying that. Sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Bharat and Mr. Chari. That was really informative and very educative. And special thanks for reminding us time and again, and in fact hammering that innovations happened at Ludhiana and went to the rest of other parts of the world. Dr. Kang for presidential remarks, please.
We couldn't agree more that vocational training is required. Just for an example, you go to the mandi, you want a laborer or a mason, you pay around 300 rupees as a daily wage to the laborer and about 400 to a mason from the mandi nowadays. That amounts to about 12,000 for a laborer per month and about 16,000 for a mason who's supposedly skilled labor. But our engineers, fresh pass-out engineers don't command this much of salary. Fresh engineer doesn't get this much of salary in our industry because he knows nothing, as corroborated by many speakers here. The point is, somebody who knows how to work with hand will be paid, has to be paid. And we'll have to respect a person with blackened hand and clothes when he earns money. And he will earn money because he knows how to do the work. Now I'll give you another example. My sister is in Australia, she's working in countryside, and her son, my nephew, I asked him just once that what are your classmates doing, because he was the only Indian there and rest were all Goras. He had a class of 60 students and schooling is free. So after 12th I asked him what are the rest of the students doing. He said, Uncle, you will be proud that I am the only one who's gone to higher education. He actually was the only one who went to higher education. And what are the rest doing? They are doing some work. What is the work? He said some are plumbers, some are electricians, some are carpenters and doing jobs. And when I asked him, how much are they earning? And then the truth came out. He said, each one is earning more than me. And that's the truth. He was the only one who went to higher education. None of his classmates went to higher education and all of his classmates are earning more than him. To an extent, one of his classmates is an electrician. He works in a mine. The company pays for his to and fro ticket, for his paid holidays and more than $100,000 per year. $100,000 per year anywhere in the world is a handsome salary. It's a beautiful salary. He commands it because he is required there. Without him, the work won't be complete. In India, we are getting labor at very, very reasonable rates, but then our productivity is low. As he says, in Korea, One person is doing the work which so many people do here.